arrange the 10 stations in 2 different sequences according to their distance from the equator. So these were the, if you see the question, then we have to arrange them according to the distance from the equator. So we have an equator here. We are from 8 degree to around 37 degrees. So distance from the equator, that is the maximum should be here, the minimum should be here. So here we have Thiruvananthapuram, then Bangalore, then we have Chennai, then we have all this. So let us go by the highest one first. So we have Leh here, Leh. Then we come to Delhi, then Jodhpur, then we have Shillong here, then we have Kolkata, Nagpur, then Mumbai, then Chennai, and I suppose it should be Bangalore first and then Chennai after. So we just switch it off, these 2 places. Then the Thiruvananthapuram, that is Trivandrum of Kerala. Altitude above mean sea level, so highest and lowest. So Leh is the highest, then comes the Shillong, then we have Bangalore, then comes Nagpur, then Jodhpur, then we have Delhi, then comes Thiruvananthapuram, Trivandrum, and then Mumbai, then Chennai, and finally Kolkata. Name 2 rainiest stations, means the places where it rains the most. The answer is Shillong and Mumbai. Shillong and Mumbai. Name 2 driest station, that means least rain. Leh and Jodhpur. So Jodhpur is here, and this Jodhpur comes where? It's come in Rajasthan. And Rajasthan, as we know, this area, Thar Desert, it is the driest place. Then we have one more dry place, which is the Ladakh region. It's a cold desert. And we have Leh here, Leh. Name 2 station with most equable climate. Equable climate, that means the temperature, or you can say some Jalvayu. Some Jalvayu, there is no moderation, lot of moderation in the you can say season or temperatures. Thiruvananthapuram and Mumbai, these are 2 places. Name 2 stations with most extreme climate. Extreme climate. So Leh and Jodhpur, it's very hot. Jodhpur is quite hot. Leh is quite cold. Name 2 stations most influenced by the Arabian branch of southwest monsoon. So this is the Arabian Sea, this is the Arabian branch. So name 2 stations most influenced by this southwest Dakshin Paschim monsoon. It's Mumbai and Thiruvananthapuram. Name 2 stations most influenced by the Bay of Bengal branch of southwest monsoons. So again, the answer is, because we are talking about this now. So we have this place, it enters from the Hubli Kolkata area. So Kolkata and then Shillong. Name 2 stations influenced by both branches of southwest monsoons. So this one also and this one also. What is the place? Delhi and Nagpur. Name 2 stations influenced by retreating and northeast monsoons. So this is the northeast monsoons, right here, northeast monsoon and the retreating monsoons. These all the lines I made, just make it retreating. So the answer is Thiruvananthapuram and Chennai. Name 2 stations receiving winter showers from the western disturbances. So these are the western disturbances. Paschimi Vikshobh. The answer is Delhi and Kolkata. Name 2 hottest stations in the month of February. February, Thiruvananthapuram and Chennai. April, Nagpur and Chennai. May, Nagpur, Delhi of course, and Jodhpur. And June, it's Jodhpur and Delhi. Find out why are Thiruvananthapuram and Shillong rainier in June than in July. So the reason is Why they are rainier means, it is raining there in June as the monsoon's arrival occurs in both the places in June. And the initial impact of this monsoon is an intense period of heavy rain. Monsoon plus fort. So we have Thiruvananthapuram and the Shillong area mostly affected. If you see here, this is 1st June. This line is of 1st June. Why is July rainier in Mumbai than in Thiruvananthapuram? So the monsoon reaches Mumbai about 10 days after. If you see, it's 1 June here and 10th June it reaches Mumbai. So the reason is exactly this. The monsoon reaches Mumbai after 10 days. If it starts from here 1st June, it reaches 10 June after Thiruvananthapuram, and so the initial impact of monsoon continues into the next month. So after the first initial downpour, the monsoon falls into a steady pattern of raining for at least a couple of hours most days. So it reduces in Thiruvananthapuram here earlier than in Mumbai. Why are southwest monsoons less rainy in Chennai, this area? See, Chennai doesn't receive much rain during the southwest monsoon. So when these are going, you can say the monsoon winds, so this area is a parallel area to these winds direction. So it doesn't rain here. But here, if you see, these are Western Ghats. So the wind, because of the Western Ghat, this area receives maximum rainfall. So Chennai doesn't receive much rain during the southwest monsoon, as the south of India, that is the state of Tamil Nadu, Karnataka and Kerala, they get most of its rainfall from the northeast monsoon from October to December. Why is Shillong rainier than Kolkata? Shillong is a hilly area. If you remember, we have Khasi, Jaintia, Garo. All these are the mountains here. So it's a hilly area, and the hills trap the monsoon winds. Hill traps the monsoon winds, so it rains here. It drains there. It drains its moisture here. So the Shillong becomes rainier than Kolkata. Why is Kolkata rainier in July than in June, unlike Shillong, which is rainier in June than in July? So the reason is the monsoon reaches Shillong. If you see, it reaches earlier than Kolkata. That is, if you see this is 1st June and it reaches here. And the initial impact is quite heavier, monsoon plus 4, than the later showers. So Shillong is quite rainier, while when these reaches here and they bend down from Kolkata, it's quite some time, and the Kolkata is rainier in July rather than in June. Why does Delhi receive more rain than Jodhpur? Delhi receives more than Jodhpur. Jodhpur is actually on the edge of this Thar desert. It's on the edge. And by the time the monsoon reaches, or monsoon winds reaches this place, the moisture is almost finished. So Delhi is more eastern. If you see, it has quite distance from Jodhpur, and therefore it receives more rainfall as compared to Jodhpur. Thiruvananthapuram has equable climate. You have to think that. So write it. First of all, Thiruvananthapuram is a sea coast. The moderating influence of the sea makes the climate equable, and it is near the equator. See, we are at 8 degrees, so it is 0 degree here. So it's quite near to the equator. At the equator, all the seasons have similar temperatures. So this makes the climate quite equable. Then the next is Chennai has more rains only after fury of monsoon in most parts of the country. So what happens? Chennai receives most of the rainfall from the northeast monsoon, which gives rains mostly from October to December, and not the southwest monsoon. So these monsoons it doesn't gain. But these monsoons, when it comes down here, when it is coming from the, say, land area to land area, it doesn't give any moisture, doesn't have any moisture. But when it comes here, also it has no moisture. But when it comes down here, these winds, they gain the moisture from the warm ocean, warm sea. So now they have water. So when they come here at the Coromandel Ghat or Coromandel coast, they rain. So Chennai receives most of it from northeast rather than the southwest monsoon from October to December. So that is why Chennai gets most of its rainfall later than most other parts of the country. Jodhpur has hot desert type climate. So this Jodhpur has hot desert type climate. So Jodhpur is in the extreme western part of the India. So when the monsoon winds reaches it, they are already exhausted. They have lost most of their moisture. More to add it is on the edge of Thar desert. That is why it is having a hot desert type of climate. Leh here. Leh has moderate precipitation almost throughout the year. Now, it's a cold desert. Leh lies in the cold desert called Ladakh, which is a valley in between two mountain ranges. So, no monsoon winds are able to reach. If you have say hill here, so monsoon either from here or here, they cannot reach. That is why it is in the valley in between two mountain ranges. So, no monsoon winds are able to reach. That is why it has a moderate precipitation almost throughout the year. Next question is, while in Delhi and Jodhpur, most of the rain is confined in the nearly 3 months, in Thiruvananthapuram and Shillong, it is almost 9 months of the year. The reason is, Thiruvananthapuram is at the sea coast and it receives rainfall from both the southwest monsoon and the northeast monsoon. And besides receiving rainfall due to local disturbances, while these winds are picking up moisture from the sea. Shillong in this case is a hilly area and so receives rainfall from the monsoon as well as from the local disturbances which are trapped by these high mountains hill area. In spite of these facts, see carefully if there are strong evidences to conclude that the monsoons still provide a very strong framework lending overall climatic unity to the whole country. So the seasonal alteration of the wind system and the associated weather conditions, they provide a rhythm, you can say a cyclic rhythmic seasons. So we have 4 seasons and 2 of the seasons are mainly the incoming monsoon and the retreating monsoons. So monsoon rains are unevenly distributed and quite uncertain. If you talk about Indian landscape, plant, animal, agriculture, people, festivities, they all revolve around this monsoon. So all the Indian people eagerly await the arrival of the monsoon. It binds the whole country by providing water, which sets all agricultural activities in motion. That is why the monsoon is considered a unifying bond.